Revelation chapter 12, verses 1 to 6. A great and wondrous sign appeared in heaven. A woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. She was pregnant and cried out in pain as she was about to give birth. Then another sign appeared in heaven. An enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns on his heads. His tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky and flung them to the earth. The dragon stood in front of the woman who was about to give birth, so that he might devour her child the moment it was born. She gave birth to a son, a male child, who will rule all the nations with an iron scepter. And her child was snatched up to God and to his throne. The woman fled into the desert to a place prepared for her by God, where she might be taken care of for 1,260 days. When I'm looking at the picture of the sun woman giving birth, around the dragon, I can see some stars. I wonder if you might be able to explain to me what the stars are all about.
Okay. In the Bible, that which is high is closer to God, and that which is low is further from him. So the things in the sky are the spiritual realities, the things on the earth are the earthly and the natural realities. Our own consciousness, we have those higher principles and those special insights, the spiritual side of our nature, as we say, and we have the very down-to-earth, ordinary, everyday aspect of who we are and what we do and the way we think and the way we behave.
What has this got to do with the dragon?
The dragon doesn't like us having a spiritual side. Well, there's no sunshine in this picture and there's no moon, but at least there's a few stars. And the stars represent those spiritual insights, that spiritual knowledge that we have. And he wants them swept out of the way. And it's what he endeavors to do. The little insight that we have that says, wait a minute, I call myself a Christian, but I was really ungenerous to so-and-so, and I shouldn't have lost my temper with my kids the way I did. No, there's a better way to behave. A little star, a little bit of starlight sort of penetrated your everyday struggling along on the earth level and said, "Oi!"
Almost like a light bulb moment.
Yeah, like a light bulb moment. Yes, yes. The image of light permeates right across the scriptures. And it represents that which breaks through into our thinking. Light is to do with the way we think, is the way we say, the way we see life, the way we see ourselves. And a star is some light that comes from heaven to show us how to see ourselves in the light of spiritual principles, in the light of the life of Christ, in the light of what the Bible has to say.
Can you give us an example?
You might be feeling really, really annoyed with somebody and oh dear. Forgive us our debts as we also forgive our debtors. I've just taught my child to say that for his prayers. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't even consider forgiveness. I was just so annoyed. Now, the dragon wants that star out the way. And so that's what's represented. And he is, in his snake-like nature, that which is demonic, that which is like the serpent in the Garden of Eden, and that which is now like this overgrown serpent that's now appeared in Revelation, he still likes to crawl along the floor. That's his natural level. Drag everything down to the earthly level. Don't want any of the stuff from up there.